look at my new little ponytail holder. Alright, how is it going, friends? It's Alyse here. Today I am sharing a Q&A video with you because it's been a second and I just want to do like a fun little video like that. So I asked you guys on Instagram about 10 minutes ago what questions you have that I shall dive into. But before diving into all the questions, I am going to call somebody special. Her name is Emily, and I am going to let her know that she has been accepted as the special sponsored human for this upcoming round of Alignment Accelerator. For those of you who don't already know, Alignment Accelerator is my 10-week mentorship program where I work with a select small group of humans and help them expand their mindset, transition their mindset, and build confidence, and a lot of other things. Okay, so here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emily?
It is. Can I ask who's asking?
This is Alyse Parker.
Oh my gosh, hi, how are you doing?
Hey, doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you so much.
I'm calling today to let you know that I would love to sponsor you for this next round of Alignment Accelerator.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I am 100% serious.
Oh my gosh, you just made my day. Oh my goodness. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful of you.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you. And yeah, I've been speaking with Carlie about everything that you're looking to gain from this experience, and it just seems like a really good fit.
Thank you so much. That is really kind of you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so thrilled. You have absolutely made my entire month. That is phenomenal. I'm very grateful for this. Thank you.
I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, I literally love sponsoring humans for retreats and Alignment Accelerator and like gifting people money, and I love the feeling so much. Okay, so that was really fun, and now I'm grabbing my laptop because I have a check-in call with my first round of Alignment Accelerator students, ladies, oh gosh. So I'm gonna hop on a Zoom call with them. I think about 5 of them are gonna be present on this call, and we're just gonna check in with each other, see how everybody's doing, share how everything has gone in the past few months since the program ended, any way I can support them, and just like a real casual check-in. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will jump into the Q&A. I just finished a long day of work. It is 5 p.m. I am munching on a Granny Smith apple, and we're gonna go through some questions together, starting off with, are you and Drew still together? This was the most frequently asked question. No, Drew and I are not still together. We parted ways a little over a month ago at this point. Yeah, it was a really beautiful relationship for the time being. We were together a little over 6 months, and yeah, I learned a lot from the relationship. I learned a lot about myself in the relationship, and that's where I'm going to leave my response to this question. It's something I'm not really looking to go dive in deep to. Yeah, our relationship was never really public on social media, and so it doesn't really make sense to dive into it now and like share nitty-gritty details. So I really appreciate anyone who will respect my privacy with that question. Next question is, have you talked to Addison recently, and are you guys still friends? I wish that I could say yes. I wish that we were on okay terms, but we are not. Yeah, it definitely was not an ideal breakup situation. Again, I don't really want to dive into this one. I wish that Addison was doing okay right now, but he's not. I know a lot of questions have been asked about this over the past few months, and yeah, anyone who wants to send him positive thoughts and wishes, that would be amazing, but yeah, we are not in contact right now. Next question is, do you miss your parents? Wow, we are just getting through all the top asked questions right away. Do I miss my parents, and do you still keep in touch? Yes, I still keep in touch with both of my parents. Do I miss them? Not really. I have never been one that said like family first always, like my blood family is everything. Yes, I love them to the moon and back, but we don't have an absolutely like amazing close relationship. We do stay in touch, but yeah, I don't miss them. I'm happy with distance between us and just corresponding through FaceTime and that. Next question is, how do you deal with feeling embarrassed? This is a super hard emotion for me to control. I feel like I embarrass myself often. Well, not often, but I don't know, just in random situations. If I'm like just getting to know somebody, I will literally act like a complete fool and like lose my brain and my ability to function as a normal human being. And I feel like I say silly things, I trip over myself, I do weird things. But I try to just remember that like that is part of the human experience and that's part of being vulnerable. Yeah, I don't know. I try to just lean into it and laugh at myself for it and know that like that's part of being alive, is like being silly and embarrassing. And like the whole idea of being perfect in every single moment of life is like, what is the fun in having that perfect image and like never having any moments where you like do something silly? Next question is, what is a quality in a partner that is a must for you? I would say a quality in a partner that is a must for me is the other person having this perspective of life, that life is happening for us, not to us. So instead of having more of like a victim mentality, like, woe is me, I keep attracting all these negative things, more so like believing that everything is a blessing in life, even if it's a really fucking hard challenge, that everything that we attract into our life, everything we're experiencing, even the hardship, is here to teach us something and here to help us in a greater way. That is a really attractive trait if the other person has that. Do I take hormonal birth control? No, I haven't taken the birth control pill in a long time. I have a video, I'll link it in the description, of the birth control method that I've been using. Gosh, I don't even know how many years it's been at this point. Maybe like 3 years or so. Okay, next question is, what is your personal biggest struggle with mood and how do you combat it? I would say the biggest struggle with my mood is if I spend way too many days in a row by myself without getting out into the world or spending time with friends. Yeah, I live by myself right now, so it's kind of easy to spend a lot of time by myself, and if I don't get out and about and see friends or just like get out to a coffee shop and like say hi to a random person, that is when my mood starts to plummet. So what do I do to combat that and just keep that in check? I make sure that I get out and do things. Like I won't just stay inside all day for more than 2 days. Next question is, what books have you read recently? I recently read this book called The 5 Personality Patterns. It is now my absolute favorite book. I feel like I can relate to other people in such a different way, and it's hard to put into words. But I'm gonna link it down below so you can check it out, and I highly recommend everybody reads this book. Next question is, what planner do I use? I actually kind of like filter between multiple different planners. I've had this one planner called the Inner Guide Planner for the last year or so, but I also use a couple of programs online. One of them is called Asana, which is kind of like a task management software or website, and then I also use Google Calendar, so I kind of use physical planners and online planners. Next question is, how did you make Alignment Accelerator? Can you provide us with details on the strategy? Really good question. I actually talked about this in a video that I just filmed. I'm not sure if this video or that video is gonna go up first. This apple is so fucking good. So this program OCA that I went through helped me create the structure of Alignment Accelerator, and then the content of Alignment Accelerator are methods and techniques that I have used in the past 5+ years that have helped me build confidence and show up in the world even when times are very difficult and challenging, to show up with confidence and composure and peace of mind. A mix of OCA and my personal experience is how I created Alignment Accelerator. Next question is, have you ever taken the Myers Briggs test? Yes, I am a proud INFJ, although sometimes I wish I was an ENFJ. I feel like extroverts have more ease in the world. Next question is, do you miss living with Carlie and Castle? I miss Carlie and Castle so much. It was so freaking fun to live with them and spend time with them, and like, I feel like I've never laughed so much during a certain season of my life than when I lived with Carlie and Castle. Next question is, what are your favorite places and things to do in San Diego? Well, my favorite beach, well, just because I live the closest to it, is Beacons Beach. And I love to just go to the beach. I love to take walks on the beach, walks down the street, and I love a couple different restaurants in Encinitas. This one place called Nectarine Grove has a really good bulletproof coffee and really good burgers. This one place called Death by Tequila has really, really good, healthy, clean tacos. I love this restaurant called Eve. I'm pretty sure it's an all-vegan restaurant, and they have like this little back area where you can work, and they have these cute little like nooks with benches and pillows, and it's like such a cute little spot. So yeah, those are some of my favorite places. Next question is, are you eating carbs again? Exhibit A. I have been a little more flexible with my diet over the last month or so. I've just been spending more time out, going to restaurants with friends, and because of that, I haven't been eating like hardcore carnivore as I was when I was just making everything at home. So yeah, I'll have burgers when I'm out with like gluten-free buns and stuff like that, and I'll have some veggies. So yeah, my diet has shifted a little bit in the last month. Next question is, being a vegan, did you used to crave any meat or get excited over the smell of it? So yeah, when I was vegan, I never, ever, 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 ever craved meat. When I smelled bacon, I did like the smell of it, but I wasn't like wanting it. Pretty much the entire time I was vegan, I was not wanting anything that was not vegan. Next question is, are you still friends with Kate Flowers? I am still friends with Kate. I love Kate so much. She's a really, really special, unique, powerful human being, and I really appreciate being in touch with her. Next question is, hi Alyse, I was wondering, do you donate money to charity sometimes, and if not, why? I do donate money to charity. There is this one organization on the Big Island of Hawaii that I've donated to a few different times, which essentially helps postpartum mothers just kind of regain their footing, helps provide food for them. I also, just the other day, sponsored this little girl who lives in Mexico to give her $30 a day to be able to attend school. She's 4 years old. I also donate to, what's the company called? Oh, I'm losing my train of thought right now, but a company surrounding getting more eco-friendly materials into grocery stores. So instead of plastic bottles, using compostable packaging for similar items. I forget the name of it. I guess in addition to charity and organizations like I just mentioned, I also give away a lot of money within my community. So I'll sponsor an individual for every retreat that I host and every round of Alignment Accelerator. And I've also done various cash giveaways where I'll post on Instagram. And so recently this summer I donated or gifted $1,000 to this one girl over in Europe who was able to hire a nutritionist and a food dietary coach to help her recover with her eating disorder. So yeah, there's various different ways that I give back in the community, in the online community and the global community. Okay, next question is, how do you control your emotions while running a business? What tips do you have? I'm 20 and own a business. The biggest tip that I have surrounding managing emotions and running a business is almost always opting to feel your feelings versus pushing through to get a task done if something is not right emotionally. That's just my personal way of handling it, and perhaps I could use more of the motivation to just freaking push through and grind. But for me, when emotions come up, it's like I'm useless if I don't process through them and let them come up and feel them. So for me, that's what I do. I feel and then I work. I don't try to just suppress and then work, because I just can't create when I'm blocking myself off like that. Next question is, if there is one thing that you want to do but that you have never done, what is it? I've always wanted to watch the sunset with a partner and drink wine and have like a picnic blanket and just like be all cuddly watching the beautiful sunset over the ocean on the beach. I've always wanted that, and I've never had that. I've never experienced that. Next question is, do you think that you'll plant roots in California? You tend to move around a lot. I don't know. All I know is right now, I'm so grateful for the community that I'm immersing myself in and co-creating with all of the epic humans who live nearby, and I really, really, really love this area a lot. I also love every area that I live and feel like I try to make the best of it and build a community and all of that. So I don't know. Right now I am feeling like, yes, I want to lay roots, but also like, who the heck knows? Next question is, how do you remain so open and honest despite maybe feeling vulnerable sometimes? For me, the human experience is about feeling vulnerable and allowing ourselves to feel that way instead of feeling like uncomfortable with it. Like, yes, there is this level of discomfort in vulnerability, but I just feel like that is like feeling alive, to allow ourselves to feel that and to be open and honest and transparent and communicate clearly anyway. Like, that is the richness of life. Next question is, do you believe that you're gaining muscle faster on an animal products diet? Yes and no. I would say that I'm definitely maintaining muscle way easier eating more animal foods. And when I'm very consistent in the gym, I'm definitely putting on muscle way faster than I was on a vegan diet. But when I'm not super consistent in the gym, I wouldn't say I'm like putting on substantial muscle just because I'm eating animal foods. Okay, next question is random, but how do you know if/when you are in love? Can you share any experience with this? Oh my gosh, the feeling of being in love is so indescribable. Like, you can't put words to it. It's just like an overwhelming feeling of like gratitude and just like, like melting and excited and vulnerable and comfortable. And it's like everything beautiful wrapped in one. And in my experience, you can feel in love with life. You can feel in love with your best friend. You can feel in love with a partner. You can feel in love with yourself. You can feel in love with a stranger. You can feel in love with just like each and every moment. I don't perceive it as something that is like blocked off to just one intimate partner or a romantic relationship. But for me, those are some of the words and feelings that I feel when I'm in love. Next question is, what kind of music do you listen to and who is your favorite artist/album? I want to say that I'll just direct you to my Spotify. I don't know, like, I don't do a lot of music research. I just kind of find songs randomly or my friends share them with me, and so I just have a few playlists that I listen to, and sometimes I'll do like Spotify radio recommendations. But yeah, some of my favorite music is on the playlist that I'll link below. Okay, well, I think that wraps up this Q&A. I feel like that was pretty packed full. There was just a lot of questions that I scrolled through and answered as fast as I could. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, just something fun to switch it up. If you liked this video and liked the chill, casual vibe of it, give this video a thumbs up. And any questions that you have for a future Q&A, feel free to share in the comments below. I am tired. I am going to go take a walk with Silo and then hang out with some beautiful people. I hope that if you have been in a little season of isolation and you are wanting more socialization, or maybe you've been socializing a ton and you feel the desire to just turn inward, I hope that you will honor yourself always, always, always. And I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video.